K-Tom Restaurant Supply, and this week we're learning how to make homemade macaroni and cheese, the good baked kind. We're going to start out with a large pot, and we're going to fill it about, I'd say 3/4 of the way with some water. We're going to be boiling a pound of macaroni in this water. We're going to increase the temperature and bring it to boil. You can see it's started smoking a little bit, but I've added about a tablespoon of vegetable oil to this water. We'll bring it to a boil. Now that we have our water boiling, we're going to add a full pan of macaroni. Just going to stir that in and bring it back to a boil. We're going to cook it for about 7 minutes or until it's somewhat tender. While we've got our macaroni boiling and getting cooked, we'll see here I have a bunch of shredded cheese. Now this is a 1/2 cup each of Monterey Jack, sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, Munster, and 8 ounces of shredded Velveeta as well. And what we're going to do is we're just going to further mix all these cheeses together. Mixed them a little bit so far already, so we get them all evenly blended in here. That looks like it'll about do it, really. And we're going to take 1.5 cups of this cheese and transfer it to this big bowl here. Gotta love my Duralex bowls. Now that we have that done, we'll save this cheese for later. Into this, we're going to take 2 eggs, lightly beat it. There we go. Add that to our bowl. Also going to add 2 cups of 1/2 and 1/2. Just 1 cup. And number 2 cup. There we go. Stir that in just a little bit. We're also going to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon total of freshly ground pepper. And when we have all of our pepper in there, we're going to do about a teaspoon of salt as well. Mix that in. Let's go check on our macaroni. Alright, our macaroni is now drained and ready. I'm going to add a stick of melted butter to this, because a stick of melted butter makes everything alright. This is comfort food. You get to splurge on comfort food. Just mix that in. Then we're going to take it over to our mix on the table. My next step in this process is we're going to take our macaroni and we're going to mix it with this cream and cheese. Well, 1/2 and 1/2 and cheese, really. I'm just going to mix it in all of our macaroni. Until it's well incorporated into all of the macaroni. See, I have a lightly buttered baking dish. This one is from Anchor Hocking. And we're just going to pour our macaroni into this dish. Doesn't that just look nice? There we go. Smooth that out. Got 2 more layers, you guys. One of them being this remaining cheese here. Just gonna spread that out all nice and willy-nilly here. Got the rest of all that cheese. Yum. Can't forget all the sides, you guys. Make it as even as possible. Last but not least, I'm going to take another tablespoon of melted butter and I'm going to add it to a cup of panko. And just mix that in with it. So it's all spread out. Well incorporated in there. Now we're just going to add all of our panko to the top. Make a nice crust on there. Bubbling cheese. Oh goodness. This is a perfect recipe for, Easter, but you've also got to think the other holidays. Who doesn't like some awesome homemade macaroni and cheese when they, visit on the holidays? Come on. Awesome stuff. So we've got our crust on there. We're going to place this in the oven at 350. We're going to cook it for about 30 minutes. Our macaroni is a little bubbly and fresh out of the oven. Just gonna grab a big old spoonful. Ah, yes, look at that. Yum. Some homemade macaroni, y'all. Good stuff. And it's now time for the taste test. One of my favorite parts, especially with homemade macaroni. Oh my goodness. Child, you guys, it's gonna be really hot. Oh, it's so good. Oh, you gotta love macaroni. If this isn't comfort food, I don't know what is. No, you can't have any. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great Easter.